Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Assalatu wassalamu ala Rasulihil Kareem. Amma ba'ad, a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. Wa bika nasta'inu, ya Fattahu, ya Fattahu, ya Fattahu. Allahumma faqihna fid din. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope and pray that you all are doing good. In this lesson, lesson 67, we are going to learn Sarf Kabeer of Fi'l Madin Maloom. And as you know, we for quite 3 or 4 lessons, we have been doing Naqis, Naqis words. First we did in Mazid Fihi, then for last 2-3 chapters, we are doing Naqis in Sulasi Mujarrad, which is family 1. So, so far we have been doing Sarf Saghir of Naqis words, right? So a Sarf Saghir, you know, it has a different pattern, like it has all types of words, past tense, present tense, masdar form, and then active, passive both, and then commanding and forbidding also. So we have been doing Sarf Saghir of Naqis words in Sulasi Mujarrad and Mazid Fihi. Now we are moving on to Sarf Kabeer. Sarf Kabeer. So you know how do we do Sarf Kabeer? We take one form of word like past tense active form, and we do all 14 siga, all 14 pronouns with just past tense. Okay. So in today's lesson, we are going to cover only past tense active form. Fi'l Madin Maloom, not the passive form. Okay. And just keep in mind that Sarf Kabeer is same for Sulasi Mujarrad and Mazid Fihi. So Sarf Kabeer of Mujarrad is the same as the Sarf Kabeer of Mazid Fihi. Okay, just keep in mind. And we are going to see what happens in Sarf Kabeer. Okay, so let's first erase all this and go to the next slide. So Fi'l Madin, Maloom, active form, past tense, and on this slide we are going to do only which form? Hua form. He or it, siga hua. Okay, so let's see. Hadaya, the root word hadaya, when the past tense hua form is hada. So you can see ya is not there, but this alif maksura is there in hua form, hada. The same way, sheen, fa, and ya, shafa. Over here, ya is not there, but the alif maksura. And then ra'a, then taga, then masha. So these are all naqis words with ya at the ending. Not at the ending. Ya is the third root letter. Okay, so these are naqis ya'i. Okay, now moving on to the next one, the a. Okay, dal, ain, and waw, the a. So over here we don't have alif maksura, but full alif. Okay, so waw, naqis wawi, in naqis wawi, the waw is replaced with alif, actual alif. Okay, so tala, ta, lam, waw, tala is hua form, past tense. Then naja, hua form, past tense. Okay, so what did you learn on this page? In naqis ya'i, in past tense, ya is replaced with short alif maksura, and naqis wawi, the waw is replaced with alif. Okay, now the next slide. Let me first erase all these. Okay, in this slide, what we are going to do is we are going to do all 3 form third person, like hua, huma, hum. So hua is singular, he, huma is dual form, they, and we are talking about 2 masculine. And hum, when we say hum, 3 or 3 plus masculine. Okay, so hua the same, hada, but in hua form, huma form, dual form, this ya comes back. The root letter ya, third root letter ya, comes back in huma form. Okay, so you can see hada, hadaya, shafa, shafaya, ra'a, ra'aya, taga, tagaya, masha, mashaya. Okay, so in dual form, ya comes back. Past tense, dual form, huma, the root letter comes back. The third root letter, which is ya, comes back. And then we have home form, and you can see in usually nasara, if you go back to the regular sarf, regular words, nasara, nasara, nasaru. Over there in regular word, you have what? The ma, nasaru. But over here in Naqis words, what you can see in hum form, hadaw, shafaw, ra'aw, tagaw, mashaw. So you are saying fatha at the second letter in Naqis form, hum, past tense, hum. Okay. Why? This fatha represent the alif maksura in the huwa form. If in any word there is alif maksura in past tense huwa form, then hum form would take fatha. Fatha, fatha, alif maksura. Okay, awesome. Okay, so here what did we see? Hada, hadaya, hadaw, shafa, shafaya, shafau, ra'a, ra'aya, ra'au. Sorry, huwa taga, huma tagaya, hum tagaw, huwa masha, huma mashaya, hum mashaw. And when we come to Naqis wawi, da'a, da'awa. Now you can see the waw, which is the original third letter, comes back in huma form. Da'a, da'awa, huwa da'a, huma da'awa, hum da'aw. Again, fatha, right? Then huwa tala, huma talawa, and hum talaw. Huwa naja, huma najawa, and then najaw. Hum najaw. So far so good. So what did you learn so far? Naqis yai or wawi. Huwa form takes either alif maksura or alif. And in huma form, the original original weak letter comes back. Ya in Naqis yai and waw in Naqis wawi. And in hum form, if you have alif maksura or alif in the huwa form, then in hum form, plural form, you will see fatha. Okay. So these three things you learn. Now moving on to the next line of Sarf Kabeer, which is hiya huma hunna. Siga, hiya huma hunna. She and then they for two feminine and hunna 3 or 3 plus feminine. Okay. So let's see what is next. So hadat, she guided. Hadata, they two females guided. Hadaina, 3 or they multiple females guided. Okay. So hiya hadat, huma hadata, hunna hadaina. So over here, what do you see? This ya, which was coming back in masculine huma form, the ya, the original weak letter, is not there in feminine huma form, but it is there in hunna form. Okay, hadat, hadata, hiya hadat, huma hadata, hunna hadaina. Then hiya shafat, huma shafata, hunna shafaina. Then ra'at, ra'ata, ra'aina. Hiya tagat, huma tagata, hunna tagaina. Hiya mashat, huma mashata, hunna mashaina. The same way in Naqis wawi, hiya da'at, huma da'ata, hunna da'auna. Here, because this was Naqis wawi, so original root letter, which was waw, came back in hunna form. Here, ya came back in Naqis yai, but here, this is Naqis wawi, so waw is coming back in hunna form. And then, talaw, hiya talat, huma talata, and then hunna talauna. Hiya najat, huma najata, hunna najauna. Okay, so on this slide, with feminine, third person feminine pronouns, what did you learn? You learned that in huma form, the original last root letter is not there. Lam kalma is not there, but it comes back in hunna form. Hunna hadaina, shafaina, ra'aina, tagaina, mashaina. Okay, the same way in Naqis wawi, hunna da'auna, talauna, najauna. Got it? Okay. So now the next line, not the next line, now the overall past conjugation. You know, after hunna, like hadaina, shafaina, ra'aina, after hunna form, you have the same pattern in Sarf Kabeer. Past tense Sarf Kabeer. Past tense Sarf Kabeer is unique in the sense that after hunna, you follow the same pattern, right? Let's see. Huwa hada, coming back. This is overall past tense conjugation, overall Fi'l Madin Sarf Kabeer. So huwa hada, huma hadaya, hum hadaw, then hiya hadat, huma hadata, hunna hadaina, anta hadaita, antuma hadaituma. I didn't write the last two letters so that you can say it yourself. So anta hadaita, antuma hadaituma, antum hadaitum, anti hadaiti, antuma hadaituma, antunna hadaitunna, ana hadaitu, nahnu hadaina. Okay. The same way, Naqis wawi, huwa da'a, huma da'awa, hum da'aw, hiya da'at, huma da'ata, hunna da'awna. Now, anta da'awta, antuma da'awtuma, antum da'awtum, anti da'awti, antuma da'awtuma, antunna da'awtunna, ana da'awtu, nahnu da'awna. Okay. So pause the video and say it yourselves, because this is overall past tense conjugation. Okay. So what did you learn so far? The vowel or the weak letter. You can say the weak letter in the Hua version always takes either alif maksura or alif. And then the ya comes back in what form? Ya comes back in huma, masculine form, and hunna, plural feminine form, and then all the way to the end, from hunna to ana. So either you say that ya is omitted in hum, hiya, and huma feminine form, or you say that the ya comes back in huma masculine and hunna feminine, and the rest of the form. Okay. So, and home form, the ow sound that you see is there because there was alif maksura in the hua form. Let me show you here. What did you learn? What did you learn? That in hua form, the ya original weak letter is either replaced by alif maksura or alif here. And then the home form has fatha sound instead of u sound, long o sound. It has au sound. And this represents that the hua form has either alif maksura or alif. Okay. And another thing is the ya comes back in huma, the dual form, masculine dual form in huma. And ya comes back in then again in hunna form, and from hunna all the way to nahnu, the ya is the original root letter is there. So the original root letter comes back first in huma form, and then from hunna to nahnu form. First in huma form, masculine, and then all the way, this ya is there all the way from hunna to nahnu. The same way, the original vowel, the original root letter vowel comes back in masculine huma, and then from hunna all the way to nahnu. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next slide. This is a slide for Urdu recording. And now we have more examples. So huwa shafa, huma shafaya, hum shafau, hiya shafat, huma shafata, hunna shafaina, anta shafaita, antuma shafaituma, antum shafaitum, anti shafaiti, antuma shafaituma, antunna shafaitunna, ana shafaitu, nahnu shafaina. Huwa tala, huma talawa, hum talau, hiya talat, huma talata, hunna talauna, anta talauta, antuma talautuma, antum talautum, anti talauti, antuma talautuma, antunna talautunna, ana talautu, nahnu talauna. Then taga, tagaya, tagau, hiya tagat, huma tagata, hunna tagaina, anta tagaita, antuma tagaituma, antum tagaitum, anti tagaiti. Okay, anti tagaiti, antuma tagaituma, antunna tagaitunna, ana tagaitu, nahnu tagaina. So these lines are omitted so that you can complete the Sarf Kabeer. Now, huwa masha, then mashaya, mashau, hiya mashat, huma mashata, hunna mashaina, anta mashaita, antuma mashaituma, antum mashaitum, anti mashaiti, antuma mashaituma, antunna mashaitunna, ana mashaitu, nahnu mashaina. The same way you say it, I'm going to click it. Anta najauta, antum. So you are saying it, right? When you are watching, you are saying it. Anta najauta, antuma najautuma, antum najautum. Okay. Ra'at, ra'ata, ra'ina, anta ra'ita, antuma ra'aituma, antum ra'aitum. Then anti ra'aiti, antuma ra'aituma, antunna ra'aitunna, ana ra'aitu, nahnu ra'aina. Over here, you will see that because this radia is coming from Samia Bab, Samia clan. So you will see a different pattern. Over here, you are seeing yeah. So let's leave this conjugation because we are going to do the Samia Bab, Samia families separately for Sarf Kabeer. Okay. In coming slides, we are going to do the Samia clans separately. Okay, these are, I think, the same side. Okay, so now we are focusing on Bab Samia. What did you learn in Bab Samia in previous lesson? That when it comes to the Samia clan, you see in past tense hua form, you see the ya, actual ya. Okay, nasiya, yansa. So instead of alif maksura, over here in nasara form, you have alif. In Fataha form, you have this alif maksura. In Daraba clan, you have alif maksura. But in Nasya clan, you see the actual ya over there, not the alif maksura. Okay, so that is different in Bab Sami. Okay, now we have examples of Bab Samia. Hua form. So you see in Hua form, what do you see? Nasiya. So Hua form is Nasiya. You can see this ya, actual ya here. Then baqiya. Why? Because the middle letter ain kalma has kasra, so the last letter has fatha in Samia Bab. That's the pattern that is there in Samia clan. So nasiya, baqiya, laqiya, khafiya, radiya. Okay, so these are example of Bab Samia. And the uniqueness in Bab Samia is that you don't, in past tense hua form, you don't see alif masura. Instead of alif masura, you have the original root letter, which is ya. So nasiya, baqiya, laqiya, khafiya, radiya. Okay. Now, oh, sorry, one more. Khashiya. Okay. Now, the next one. So let's see what happens with three forms. No, this is not hiya, huma, hunna. This is hua, huma, hum. This is misprinting over here, mistyping over here. So nasiya, nasiya, nasu. Then, so hua, huma, hum. Okay. So in Bab Samia, you have ya in the home form, and the ya remains there in huma. But in home form, in other clans, other families, you have other examples you saw, it was fataha, da'au, hadau. But here, this is nasu. Why? Because why there's dhamma? Because in past tense home form you have nasaru, long u sound, long o sound. So this is long o sound is there because there was no alif masura in the hua form. Okay, so nasiya, nasu, baqiya, baku, then laqiya, laqu, khafiya, khafu, radiya, radu, khashiya. Sorry, I should have said hua, huma, hum. Hua khafiya, huma khafiya, hum khafu, hua radiya, huma radiya, hum radu, hua khashiya, huma khashiya, hum khashu. Then nasiya, huwa nasiya, huma nasiya, hum nasu, hiya nasiyat, huma nasiyata. So you are noticing that ya is there in Bab Samia, ya is there in huwa form, in huma form, in hiya, even in hiya form, and huma feminine form too. So hiya nasiyat, huma nasiyata, hunna nasina, anta nasita, antuma nasituma, antum nasitum, anti nasiti, antuma nasituma, antunna nasitunna, ana nasitu, nahnu nasina. The same way, huma, huwa radiya, huma radiya, hum radu, hiya radiyat, huma radiyata, hunna radina, anta radita, antuma radituma, antum raditum, anti raditi, antuma radituma, antunna raditunna, Ana raditu, nahnu radina. The same way, I'm not going to say it, you are going to say, I'm just going to click it. Okay. Hua khashiya, huma khashiya, hum khashu. Okay. Then hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, khashiti, antuma. If I don't say it, you say it. Okay. Anti, khashiti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. Then anta, bakita, antuma, antum, anti bakiti, antuma, antunna, bakitunna, and then ana bakitu, nahnu bakina. So that's the end of today's lesson. I know this lesson is slightly prolonged because we were doing Sarf Kabeer. And the reason we have in family one, in Sulasi Mujarrad, we have 6 clans. So Nasara, Fataha, Daraba, Samia, Hasiba, and Karma. So in first 3 families, we learned that in Hua form, Alif Maksura comes. And let me go back to the first slide. So Alif Maksura is there. So in Hua form, Alif Maksura is there. And in Huma masculine form, the Ya comes back. And the original root letter, either Ya or Waw, comes back in which form? Let me first erase the previous markings. Okay. So in Hua form, you have either Alif Maksura or Alif. And in Huma masculine form, the Ya comes back. And also the original root letter comes back. And then let me go to the next slide, because over there we have the whole Sarf Kabeer. Okay. So no, not this is not the whole Sarf Kabeer. The whole Sarf Kabeer is over here. Yes, but here is whole Sarf Kabeer. So Alif Maksura in Hua form, the original root letter, whether Ya or Waw, comes back in Huma form. And then Hunna form, and the rest of the Siga from Hunna up till Nahnu. Okay, so this was about Bab Nasara, Bab Daraba, and Bab Fataha. In Bab Samia, what do we see? That there's no Alif Maksura. There is no Alif Maksura in the Hua form. Actually, the Ya is there. Actual root letter, Ya is there. This one. Yes. So over here, in Bab Samia, the observation is different. Right? The observation is different. The original Ya is there, and it remains there in almost all Siga except home, and here. So you can see that in Bab Samia, the original root letter is there, Khashia, and that's why you have in home form Dhamma. So, okay. And Hunna form also becomes over here, you see Kasra, Khashina, not like Hadaina, but Khashina. You have Kasra over here from Hunna to Nahnu. So if you just memorize it, like memorize 1 or 2 examples of Bab Samia and 3, 4 examples of Bab Nasara, Fataha, and Daraba, then inshallah you will know, you will learn the changes that is there for Naqis words in Sarf Kabeer. Okay. So in this lesson, we learned the Sarf Kabeer of Fi'l Madin Ma'loom. And in these changes hold true in Sulasi Mujarrad and Mazid Fihi also. But inshallah, in the next lesson, we are going to cover in Mazid Fihi. We are going to learn examples from Mazid Fihi, inshallah. And in live session, you will practice doing Sarf Kabeer of these words, inshallah. Okay, let's conclude the session. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.